What's up guys, welcome back to the Letho's Adventures channel. My name's Stacy. So in this video guys, I'm gonna explain to you and show you my checklist I made for boat camping. It's not just any camping checklist, it's a boating camping checklist. So it's basically for boating adventures. So I made the accessories very minimal as possible. But bear in mind I do have 2 kids and a wife, so I can't make it too hardcore. I have to have a bit of luxury in there for them too, okay? So I'm going to go through this video and I'm going to show you everything one by one guys. Hope you guys enjoy it. Cheers, bye, peace. At the end of the video guys, I will show you the checklist. I'll have it down in the description below. I've also created timestamps as well guys, so you can click down the bottom whatever section you want to go see. And then if you want to actually download the checklist, you can go to our Facebook page, Letho's Adventures. There it is there. And you can like or join our page, and then you can download the checklist from there as well. Cheers, bye, peace. So the first on my list guys, the first section is the shelter and the furniture section. The first thing on my list is the tent. You have to make sure you bring a tent. And then it's a gazebo. Bring a gazebo. If you don't want to bring a gazebo, it's fine. It's just a luxury, okay? I know it gets pretty hot on the beach, so it's nice for the kids to just hide under the gazebo just to chill out a bit. The next thing on the list guys is a tarpaulin. It's always nice to bring a good tarpaulin with. I've got a tarpaulin 2.3 meters by 3 meters. So it's nice because you can always use it for the flooring. You can make extra shelter and all. It's pretty cool. You can get pretty creative with that, okay? So bring a tarpaulin, bring some rope with some extra pegs, and you can just get creative. You can just build something extra, you know. It's nice to have that little bit of extra shelter, especially if it starts to rain. So the last thing on my furniture and shelter section is the table. I'm going to bring a small table with because it's nice to cook on. So the next section guys in my checklist is the bedding. You have to make sure you bring like for example, the first thing on my list is a sleeping bag. I've got a pillow. We've got 2 air pillows, so they're pretty awesome. So deflate them, they become very small, and then when you pump them up they become a nice size, okay? It's like a 30 centimeter size. It's like a ruler. So it's nice to travel with that. It's nice to have something on your head while you sleep, okay? The next thing I'm going to bring is a mattress, okay? So if I was going camping by myself with all my mates or something on the boat, I probably wouldn't bring the mattress because it's just a luxury. But because I've got 2 kids, I'm going to bring a mattress. And then we go down to the kitchen section guys. So first of all, make sure you bring a fire lighter with, or a lighter. It depends how you like to make your fires. If you want to go really hard out, bring an old school flint, a fire lighter, or you can just bring a lighter, okay? I bring some fire starters with too, okay? So I normally bring cotton balls. It works as a nice fire lighter, or I'll just shave some wood off the timber and then I just light it like that. That's just pretty good as well. Then the next thing is the cooking accessories. So that's knives and forks, cooking utensils, pots and pans, plates. Don't forget your plates. You don't want to be eating out your hands. So guys, if you don't want to eat off the fire, just bring a gas stove, a small gas stove, which is pretty simple, okay? But I'm gonna bring it because obviously I got 2 kids with me, so I gotta make it safe, yeah? And don't forget your esky. You need a good esky. The esky I got is really cool because it's got a lot of pockets around it. It said on the advertisement, the description about this esky, that it keeps the everything cold for 2 days. So I'm gonna test it out for sure because this is my first time using this esky on a 2-night trip. Make sure you bring heaps of water guys. If you can, bring some fresh water, and then bring food. Don't forget your food, okay? The last thing you want to do is starve, yeah? And then we go into the toiletry section, okay? So the first thing you want to remember is bring a first aid kit. My first aid kit is in my fishing bag and inside the boat. I've got a grab bag in the boat, so if emergencies happen, I just grab the bag out the boat. And then that's got my first aid kit. It's actually got heaps of stuff in there too. It's like a little survival kit. I might make a separate video about that. And then don't forget your sunscreen guys and your insect repellents, okay? So if you're camping around the mangroves, you've got to be getting a lot of mayflies and mosquitoes, and it's not a nice sleep if your body's not protected, okay? So the worst thing ever is waking up in the morning and you got heaps of mosquito bites on you, man, and it's just not good, okay? So make sure you bring that. And don't forget your towel guys. You got to bring a towel with, and then you got to bring a toothbrush and your toothpaste as well. And then the next thing will be is your soap. You got to find soap. Worst case scenario, you can actually bath in the salt water. Use soap. It's better trying to bath in salt water with soap than nothing, okay? Then we move on to our third to last section, guys. That is the accessories. The main accessory you don't want to forget is your torch and your batteries. Bring a power bank with the with charging cables and all. And don't forget, bring your cell phone as well, guys, so you can have communication as well with the outside world. And then you'll need your sunglasses and a hat, guys. When you're on a boat, guys, even if you've got a bikini on, you still need sunglasses and a hat. Don't forget your knife, guys. I've got actually 3 filleted knives, one in my boat and 2 in my fishing bag. I've got a long one and a short one in my fishing bag. Nothing beats but having a good knife to cut the fish and fillet them out. Don't forget to bring a good axe with as well, guys, to cut some wood. You want your GoPro and all the attachments if you're making videos. You want to make fishing videos or get some good memories and all. Don't forget your GoPro. Cheers, bye, peace. Okay, so the last 2 sections, guys, I've actually made a section for the boat and fishing. So you probably know what to bring already, but it's always good to have a little boat and fishing checklist so you don't forget anything behind. Okay, so for the boat, the most important thing for the boat is to have a good VHF radio and a UHF radio. So I've got a VHF radio and a UHF, but the VHF actually converts to UHF as well, so you can keep contact for anyone that's on the island and all that. The next part is, don't forget the safety equipment. That's obviously the flares, fire extinguisher, the emergency oars as well. If you've got an EPIRB, if you're going out into the sea more than 2 nautical miles, bring an EPIRB with you. And guys, the fuel, don't forget, when you're going on boating trips, make sure you got fuel for 3 times the distance. So you want the 1/3 rule, so you only want to use 1/3 of the fuel going to your destination. Then you want to use 1/3 of your fuel coming back. Then you want to use 1/3 of your fuel for emergencies, okay? Just in case the weather gets bad, because when the weather's bad, you use more fuel, okay? So because the waves get big, the ripples get big, so you just want to be safe, right? Yeah. Make sure you have a good, reliable GPS on the boat. I've got a GPS/fish finder on the boat, so it's pretty awesome. So guys, make sure you got your anchors. You want your main anchor, then you want a small anchor. Don't forget to bring the extra rope as well. So the reason why you want 2 anchors is so when you're sleeping on the beach or on the island or wherever you're sleeping, you have to really anchor your boat with the front facing towards the water and the back facing the land. Okay, the reason to do that is because if another big boat drives past your boat, the waves don't go in the back of your boat, so they'll just hit the front of your boat. So if you had the stern of the boat facing out towards the ocean, the waves might go over the back into the boat, so you want to be safe and turn it around. And the other reason is when the tides change, the boat won't go do circles around the anchor, so you want to put the anchor on the back as well. So have 2 anchors, one in the front, one in the back. Peace. Okay guys, so the last section in the list is the fishing section. Okay, so don't forget your fishing rod and your reels. Don't forget your bait or your lures. Okay, and then don't forget your fishing bag, obviously, because the fishing bag will have all the your tackle and stuff inside the fishing bag, so you don't want to forget that behind. And then get a good filleting knife. As you know, I got 3 filleting knives on my boat. Don't forget your fish measurer, guys, so if you catch some fish you can measure them. I've got one installed on my boat here. This is awesome, this one. This actually tells you the type of fish and what's the legal size and all. Don't forget your bucket, guys. I've got my bucket here. I've got my main anchor in the bucket. So when I go out, I just put the anchor in the front and I keep the bucket in the back here, full of water. Get your fishing net as well. Here's your fishing net. And then your crab pots. Okay, that's up to you. If you want to bring a crab pot with, it's nice to go fishing while you have a crab pot in the water. It's just something extra you can do. It's pretty fun. Okay guys, so that's my checklist. Okay guys, if you want to download my checklist, you can go to our Facebook page, just Letho's Adventures. You can even download it and change it up yourself. You can customize it, whatever you want to do. So hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell on top of the subscribe button to get notified every time we put videos. Peace.
Don't subscribe and hit the peace. Subscribe and peace.